I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people.
What if Nelson Mandela had given up? After 5 years in prison, he could have said, "I've tried enough." After 10 years, "This isn't working." After 15 years, "The world has forgotten me." 20 years, "No one is coming to save me." And after 27 years behind bars, he could have come out bitter, broken, and done with everything. But he didn't. He walked out with peace in his heart, with fire in his spirit, and with a dream still alive. That's what makes his story so powerful. Not just the years he lost, but the hope he never lost. Mandela didn't fight for comfort. He fought for freedom, not just for himself, but for millions. But let's be honest, how many of us lose hope after a few failures? One rejection letter, one broken heart, one lost opportunity. We say things like, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should just quit. But what if, just like Mandela, the breakthrough is not at the start, but at the end of the storm? Let's go back to the beginning. Nelson Mandela was a lawyer, a leader, a fighter for equal rights in South Africa. He spoke out against racism. He spoke out against hate. He stood up when it was dangerous to stand. And because of that, they locked him up. Robben Island, 1964. A small prison cell. Cold walls. No bed. Just a thin mat on the floor. Hard labor every day. No rest. No break. No kindness. They tried to crush him. They tried to erase his voice. But behind those bars, something amazing happened. He kept learning. He kept thinking. He kept growing. Not in comfort, but in silence. Not in freedom, but in chains. Years passed. The world changed. But Mandela was still inside. He missed birthdays, funerals, family moments. He missed entire decades of life. Yet when freedom finally came, he didn't say, "Now it's my turn for revenge." No, he said, "Let's build peace." He forgave the people who jailed him. He shook hands with those who hated him. And a few years later, he became the president of the same country that once treated him like a criminal. Think about that for a second. So what's the point? The point is, pain is part of the journey. Struggle is not the end. Sometimes, it's just the beginning of something bigger. Mandela's story teaches us this. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need to be liked by everyone. You don't need the best tools, the best luck, or even the best start. What you need is a reason to keep going when everything says stop. There were days Mandela wanted to give up. He said it himself. He felt lonely, forgotten, angry. But every time he was close to breaking, he reminded himself why he started. Freedom, justice, love for his people. And that why was stronger than his pain. Let's bring it back to you. You're going through something. Maybe it's heartbreak. Maybe it's failure. Maybe it's just feeling lost and tired. And you're thinking, what's the point of trying anymore? But here's a thought. What if your story is not over? What if the thing you're fighting for is still possible? What if all this struggle is preparing you for something greater? Think about it. Mandela had no phone, no internet, no audience cheering him on, just a strong heart, and a belief that things could change. And they did, because he didn't give up. So next time you feel like walking away from your dream, ask yourself, what if Mandela had walked away from his? Where would South Africa be? Where would history be? Where would hope be? He suffered, but he showed us that no prison can hold a strong soul. He lost time, but gained purpose. He was one man, but he lit a fire that inspired millions. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep moving, even if it's slow, even if it hurts, even if no one sees you right now. Because one day, the world will see you, but only if you're still standing. Closing. Don't give up. Don't let the darkness win. Don't let this chapter be your ending. Your story is still being written. And maybe, just maybe, the best part is yet to come. Let Mandela's life remind you. You're stronger than your struggle. You're braver than your fear. And your comeback could inspire more people than you'll ever know. Stay strong. Keep going. Your light matters.
We are going forward. The march towards freedom and justice is irreversible.